Hey guys, so for today's video I am doing something a little different. This is kind of a makeup declutter slash kind of donate with me, if you will. So I have a lot of makeup items that I need to pass along, and in the past, I think I've done it once or twice, I've sent a box off to Project Beauty Share, which is a Seattle-based nonprofit that collects donations for women in need, or I guess people in need. I don't know if they specialize in women's shelters or if they're broader than that, but anyway, they accept new and some gently used products. So I have my large flat rate USPS box, and in the bottom here I just have a couple pieces of the foam that comes in BoxyCharms and that sort of thing, so I just put that down to hopefully make sure that everything arrives intact. So I thought I would kind of go through the products that I'm donating and just share with you some of the items that Project Beauty Share does and does not accept. I'm not affiliated with Project Beauty Share in any way other than donating to them, and I will provide a link to their website because that's the best place to go to get complete and accurate information. So I'm just sharing with you my understanding of what their website says. Okay, so first off, I have a few palettes, eyeshadow palettes. So for pressed eyeshadows, powder eyeshadows, they do accept like barely used products. So I have some, for example, this one from Revolution. I think I got in a gift with purchase from Ulta. Okay, and I think it is taped. I won't open it to show you because, you know, I want to send it to them in kind of new condition if I can. So sending that. I have this Touch and Soul palette that I got in an Ipsy, and I think I used it once for that video, but I haven't used it since, so that's in pretty good shape. I have this Paula's Choice Nude Mattes eyeshadow palette. Again, like I think I've swatched some of these or used them maybe once or twice, but didn't use it all that much. And then I have the Colored Rain Queen of Hearts palette. Again, I used this a few times. I liked this crown shade, I think, but a lot of the shades look pretty good, so I think that's still good to send. And of course, they look at whatever you send, and you know, I think they sanitize whatever they need to, so. Okay, so I have this pair of false nails. I've never used these. I realized after I bought them that they have the kind that have the strip adhesive that you have to apply to the nail, and I can handle the ones where the adhesive is already on there, but these I just don't enjoy using. So these have not been used, and what does it say on here? I don't know that it specifically mentions nail products anywhere, but these are new, so I feel good about sending those. Okay, so this is a variety of different powder products. I have another Paula's Choice palette. This is the blush palette, and it looks like I swatched these, but they look fine, so I'll send those. I have this Julep Your Happy Look blush, which is still in the box. And I don't know if I even swatched that, so put that in here. So I think I'm counting this as one of the days of my next minimalism game, whenever that is. So this will be kind of like the grand finale, I think, because I'm sure there's going to be at least 31 items in here, as you'll see as we go through this. I have this Laura Geller Baked Marble Eyeshadow Duo, which, again, I don't know if I've even swatched that. I have a couple of the Pacifica shadows. This is like a little trio. And this is a single. I've swatched this one, but I consider swatching to be barely using something. Okay, so this is still sealed. This is the Meech and Mia Pressed Copper eyeshadow. So I think I got that probably in an Ipsy or something. And then I have this Coastal Scents Revealed Palette Sampler, which is a little quad of shades. Doesn't look like I swatched those. Okay, another little eyeshadow duo. This is from Element Beauty, Lilac Skies and Breeze eyeshadow duo. I think I used this in an Ipsy video because I received it in an Ipsy bag, but I haven't touched it since then. Okay, I have an e.l.f. blush here, which is still in the package. I have quite a few e.l.f. products because, I don't know, I just placed a large order one time and then never really ended up using anything. Which is easy to do with e.l.f. because it's more affordable. This is the e.l.f. Bronzed Pink Beige. So I think this is like a blush and bronzer duo. Yeah. So it still has the plastic on there. I don't think I even swatched that. I think this is supposed to be like a NARS Laguna and Orgasm dupe sort of thing. This is another little, oops. So we have another little bronze blush highlighter trio from Crown, just still with the box. Okay, more e.l.f. products here. This is the Illuminating Palette, which again, it looks like I might have swatched, used once or so. Okay, we have the Perfect Finish HD Powder from e.l.f. It's still in the box. And the Mineral Pearls Eyes, Lips, Face Natural Mineral Makeup. And it still has the little poof, and I think if it's an open powder or like a loose powder, then it has to be sealed. Trying to package this so that things have the greatest likelihood of arriving intact. Okay, so I have this contour trio from CoverGirl that's still sealed. I think I bought this because I think Pat McGrath was like the makeup expert or creative director, however you want to call it, of CoverGirl at the time. And I think that might have been right before she launched her makeup line. So picked that up but never used it. Let's see, I have a Wet n Wild highlighter in here. So that's all nice and sealed. That is the Precious Petals highlighter. And then this is the Cargo Swimmables Water Resistant Bronzer, which comes in a little tin like that. I think that's just like a sample size type thing. All right, so for foundations, they say they will accept foundations that are in an airless pump that are barely used. So I have 3 of the CYO foundations. This is what Taylor Wynn always used to rave about, ironically, because she's how I found out about Project Beauty Share, but these are in airless pumps. And as you probably know, this product has been discontinued, so maybe someone can get some use out of it, but there's no sense in me hanging on to it. Okay, so I have a pair of tweezers here that I think I got in a glossy box. I think tweezers have to be new. So these are new, I've never used those. I have a bronzer here from Rimmel that is still sealed. a little Pixie little eyeshadow duo. I think that's still new. Okay, so I have a pair of lashes here, and lashes must be new. So those are what they look like. They're just a little bit too dramatic for me, and I don't like lashes with a thick band like that. I really don't wear lashes, so maybe someone will enjoy those. I also have another pair of Ardell lashes, which are, again, just more dramatic. I have plenty of lashes in my collection, but I don't need to hang on to those. All right, some more eyeshadow products. This is the Wet n Wild Silent Treatment Trio, which used to get a lot of airplay on YouTube. This is still sealed. I think that might be discontinued, actually. This is a Bare Minerals palette, which I'm sure has been discontinued. This one, I know I used it a few times, so, you know, I'll leave it up to their discretion whether that's fairly used or not. An Essence eyeshadow here, and I have a couple of these Lancome little, like, gift with purchase size palettes, if I can open it. So, again, probably swatched or maybe used once or twice. So this one, by the way, is, I don't know if they still make these. This is the Color Design 100 Taupe Craze, and this is the 101 Bronze Amour. Yeah. So 2 of those. And my goal is basically to fill up this box. If you all enjoyed this video, I'm sure I could fill up a second box. But we'll start off with this one. I'm trying to kind of put some of the better products in this one, though, that I can. Or ones that just fit, I guess. A little NYX eyeshadow that I don't think I ever used. This is in Deep Charcoal. I have a Milani lipstick, which is in 25 I Am Brave, I think it is. I think you'd have to be brave to use this color. With lipsticks, you can tell that it's never been swatched or used, so I don't know if this ever had like a plastic on it, but throw that in the mix. I have an Ulta matte lip cream that's all nice and sealed up. I have 2 of these, what are they called? Kula Refreshing Water Mists, and these both have avobenzone in them. It's the same product. And I avoid avobenzone. So with, let's see, face products, I don't think it talks about sprays in particular, but it just says that the products must be at least 3/4 full. If it's something in a tub or a pot, then it must be new or unopened. So I think with a spray, that's pretty safe. Let's see, did I use this? I might have used this, and I don't think they accept eyeliners that are used. Yeah, so this one I'll have to put back in my stash. I have some Maybelline mascaras that are still in their little baggies. So this is the Maybelline Lash Sensational. This one is the Total Temptation. And this one is the Colossal. Okay, so I have an e.l.f. eyeliner that's still all nice and packaged, so I'll leave that in there. This is a NYX Pigment, which is still sealed. This is a Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade 15 Fair, and that is still sealed up there. I have a City Color mascara that's like shrink wrapped. This is the, what is this? Wet n Wild Color Corrector, and that's all sealed. There's this YC Collection loose setting powder, and that's all sealed up. Let's see, this is a Beauty for Real lip gloss, and that's sealed. An Ulta eyeliner that's sealed, and then a jelly gloss from Ulta that's also sealed. Another sealed product, this is the Starlooks. I don't know what this is. Cream eyeshadow. So it looks like it might be a little dried out in there, I'm not sure, but I'll let them open that and determine. There's a tinted lip balm from Mail, maybe? The Meech and Mia, I think this is a loose shadow, and this one, oh, that's where it's sealed. I thought it would be sealed on the inside, but it's sealed on the side, so send that. All right, so for hair products, I think for shampoo and conditioner, they just have to be at least 3/4 full. So I have this Redken Color Extend Magnetics shampoo and conditioner. I don't color my hair. I highlight it, but I don't color it, so I figure someone else can get better use out of that. And then I have this other, what is this called? The Unwash Bio Cleansing Conditioner and a texturizing mist from Blow Pro. So those are both unused. I try to avoid sprays with salt in them because I don't want to dry out my hair. My hair is already naturally wavy, and I don't know, I just don't really use cleansing conditioners. A couple eyeliners. I have this one from CoverGirl, which is a green color, and then a bright purple one from LA Girl. I have a CoverGirl Lash Primer. This is the NYX Worth the Hype mascara. It's all sealed. All right, another kind of shampoo and conditioner duo geared towards colored hair. This is the Keep Me Vivid by Matrix. All right, I have this tiny little brush from Bare Minerals that I'll throw in that I've never used. Okay, so I have this Laura Geller Spackle Primer. For primer, it says it can be barely used, and this is in a squeeze tube, so I know I've never really used that, so that's good. I have this Clinique Broad Spectrum SPF 15 moisturizer. This has avobenzone in it as well. Doesn't seem to have an expiration date on it, which I thought even samples with SPF need to have, but I guess I'll throw this in there. So I've never used this. Again, for moisturizers that are in a tub or pot, they must be new/unopened. So I'll just stick that in there. I have another one of these bio cleansing conditioners that I'll throw in there. Here's a sunscreen from La Roche-Posay. This says it expires in 05/22, so I think that's still enough time for someone to use it. This again has avobenzone in it, so I don't like to use that ingredient. All right, so some more little pot samples. This is the Bare Minerals Mineral Veil. You can see that's sealed. This Bella Pierre loose eyeshadow, that is sealed. A little, I guess, cream lip color, that's all sealed up. The Naked Cosmetics loose eyeshadow, I think that's sealed on the outside. It's like shrink wrap, so it looks loose inside, but it's sealed. And then this is, again, the Dermablend powder that is sealed. Okay, so I have this Elizabeth Mott Thank Me Later eyeshadow primer. I have the Hemp's Sweet Pineapple and Honey Melon Herbal Volumizing Shampoo. I'm sure, you know, what they probably want the most of are basics, and they probably want like feminine hygiene products and like tooth care and I guess just basic soap and shampoo and conditioner the most. So I'm trying to consider that as well. There's this Soap and Glory Vitamin C Facial Wash. So I think that's good. That's in a tube. It's not sealed. I've never used it, but there you go. I need to leave a little bit of space on the top for like some more bubble wrap. Okay, I have the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Lotion. I have a couple samples of this Beautylish Clarifying Cleanse Bar. I think what I'll do actually is, because that's wrapped like that, and then I think I might put some of these in here just because I figure they'd probably be more prone to leaking. That's too big. That's also too big. So I'll add in this Aromatica Tea Tree Balancing Foaming Cleanser. Okay, so I don't think this expires. Dates are really hard, but I think it's sometime in 2022, so that's good. I appreciate it when companies put some kind of expiration, even if they don't legally have to, because, you know, who can keep track? There's this Japanesque Radiance Primer that's still sealed, so I think that's a nice little way to fill up that bag. Another Jessie's Girl eyeshadow. I have some kind of half samples, half travel sizes. So this is the Acure Brightening Cleansing Gel. And then the Ulta Beauty Blueberries and Yogurt Mud Mask. I have some of these Juara. I'm not sure how it's pronounced. This is the Radiance Enzyme Scrub, and it looks like I've used it, but they come like that. So those are in tubes, so hopefully they will accept that. I have another clay mask sample. I'm nervous about putting too many samples up at the top because if they use a box cutter to open the boxes, then I don't want them to like puncture anything. Okay, so I think this is another product with an SPF. Yeah, this says avobenzone in it. So this is from Mario Badescu. Stick that in there. Another Elizabeth Mott primer. I think that's a different size. This L'Oreal Infallible Matte Primer. Another loose eyeshadow that is sealed. These are interesting, but I never really use them. These are the My Couture highlighter papers. So someone who has to kind of, you know, have all their belongings with them might appreciate something a little bit more travel friendly. Okay, so I have a Smith & Cult mattifying face primer. This other Travel Puff by Color Science. It's like a makeup on the go sort of thing. This is a blush by LA Girl. A little card there. Here's another one. This is the eyeshadow version. Random e.l.f. brush cleaner wipe. Also a Sephora brush cleaner wipe. A little shampooing cream sample. That'll fit. Okay, so I have this CoverGirl glitter shadow. That'll work. Okay, so I have an Anastasia lip gloss that's still in the box, so hopefully that'll be okay. I have a little Cetaphil lotion here. There's this Awake Sweet Hydration Moisturizer. Okay, so we have some Clinique facial soap. And this Yvette Fresh Clean Coconut Mild Foam Cleanser. The Touch in Soul No Problem Primer. Just trying to make sure to check if there's any expiration dates that I check that. Another little Bumble and Bumble Surf Spray. It's a salt spray. Another one of these. Okay, there's this Garnier Micellar Foaming Gel Cleanser. I'm just trying to like fill in a little bit here. The Origins Modern Friction dermabrasion scrub thing. I think this will be good. This is the Noya lip balm and it's still sealed. I'm hoping too that if I send this out before the end of May, hopefully it won't be too hot where anything like melts in transit. Another little Ulta jelly gloss. This is a little cleansing balm sample to throw in there. The L'Oreal Pure Sugar Scrub. I'm guessing that's a face scrub. Okay, I think that might be about as far as I want to fill it. I know you can't really see depth on camera that well, but I just want to make sure to give it some nice bubble wrap on the top. Actually, I'll throw in this Clinique Dramatically Different Hydrating Jelly. I think that'll go in there. Okay, so I think that's going to be it for this box. Again, let me know if this was interesting for you. I can probably film another one of these before too long. I think I prefer to do the large boxes, so I want to make sure I have enough to fill up one of the large boxes because I think it's a little bit more cost effective that way, even though it is flat rate. So I think after this I might go ahead and film a makeup I'm throwing away because it's too old and gross. So be on the lookout for that if you're interested in it. So please subscribe if you haven't already. I hope you guys are all staying very safe and healthy, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.